Hello, humans. It is me again. Continuing from last time, my computer was having some odd issues, and I am not sure if what I've done has fixed it, but I'm hoping it has. Now, to continue with this bit of the story, hopefully it doesn't start having an issue again as we try to continue through this. Heck?
Find two ogres within, Guardian. As all Guardians have since the curse began. All across this region, the Corsairs remain as well. Reliving this nightmare is a matter of course, as we bend backward to aid the Ahamkara that unleashed this.
One crisis at a time, my rat.
Yes, my queen.
Oh my. Well, that was odd.
Well struck. The observatory is secure. Sadia and the Techians are now free to signal my Harbinger. We'll use it to pull the clutch within our reach. The Harbingers once aided the Awoken against the likes of the Taken King. But your actions today shall allow a Harbinger to aid in diplomacy. For perhaps the first time.
Even if it is with an enemy of the state.
Just the same. All things are handled here, Guardian, thanks to you. I need your strength elsewhere.
Hello. It's feels early, but oh well. Oh, this might actually allow me to test something. I've been trying to figure out if this perk is actually useful.
Coming into range.
Mara's seeing to the Harbinger. We'll cover you on this one.
Oh, that's weird. The sound went all odd. Huh. But I think that's just on the game's end instead of...
Guardian, I'm seeing a lot of Scorn activity ahead. I doubt they understand what it is we're after, but they'll get in our way all the same.
Such callousness toward your creations. I suppose they have a new master now.
I suppose this will do. Rewind rounds might make it a little hard for me to tell, but I want to understand this deconstruction perk, because it might actually be rather useful. On a primary, probably not so much, but especially with this kind of perk combination, it'll either be very useful or kind of meh. We shall discover.
Do you remember how
Do
you
I?
brought me to the Dreaming City for the first time?
I remember.
You sought a gift for your sister. Something that could delight and surprise her.
Let's stay focused.
Now I think about it, the perk does state that it works better with primaries, if I recall correctly. Oh. Oh. That's weird. There's supposed to be another switch, but I don't know where it is. There's that one, that one. Is it just... oh, there it is. How the heck do we get over there? Oh. 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 The heck is going on here? Bungie? Where the heck am I supposed to go?
Glowing altar.
Really?
Always a good sign.
No, not a good sign.
Stay sharp, Guardian.
How the heck was I supposed to know I was supposed to go up to that door specifically?
Up enough ether corruption, and you should be able to slip past their defenses.
Your faded prince has experience in such matters. Best to follow his lead.
I did not expect him to get destroyed so abruptly. That'll kill me over time, I did not know. That's why the way the buff looks like is kind of almost more like a debuff than just simply a buff.
These Scorn can't be getting fresh orders from the witness. What are they up to?
Poisoning every corner of the dreaming city they can reach.
Perhaps they resemble their creator. Or aimless yearning.
I yearn for you to stop talking.
A fair notion. Where might the second one be? I don't think that is it. It would appear that I've missed one somehow. Really? This far back? It feels rather unlikely. Oh, there it is.
There, the head of the snake.
Are they after the egg?
Pity. You'll have to put this one down as well.
Those shields aren't impermeable. Turn their own poison against them.
Crap. The radiance didn't. Restoration didn't get to properly trigger. It's just like the, this is just like the boss of Shattered Throne. So I can't tell if they killed me, or if the buff killed me because I wasn't paying enough attention, or if I killed myself with my own abilities.
Pity. You'll have to put this one down as well.
Those shields aren't impermeable. Turn their own poison against them.
Use of my debuff slash buff seems to double as buff after all. Though I don't think it kills you in the Shattered Throne dungeon. It's not the same buff, I suppose, but still. My. It's interesting, but it's odd. It may not be the best, but that's certainly interesting. I need to experiment more with this deconstruct, a bit more, conduct more raw tests with this deconstruct perk. It's hard to get a proper feel for it while it's being assisted with something that seems like similar.
I understand the Queen's reluctance, but you've done the witness's bidding before. Why not again?
Kill my friends to bring on the final shape? No thanks.
A wish to end suffering. You made such a wish once, and brought about so much death.
You know that wasn't what I wanted.
You should have been more careful with your words.
Mayhaps.
Enough! It's done! The Queen is waiting.
No, it's not as though he doesn't already know that. Oh. Here we go. I feel like this is a very good roll for it. That's an adaptive frame. I'm not really too interested in adaptive frames, though I'd like to see more of what this thing's capable of. It's got two perks paired together that intrigue me. Deconstruct hadn't held my interest until I realized when Bungie said that it
I heard you over
gains
the comm channels.
new
I
ammo.
am sorry that we are forced to entreat with Riven. She and I have our own histories to navigate, but what she did to you, how she wormed her way into your mind, that was inexcusable. It pains me to put you through this.
Even after all that's happened, you still think I need to be protected.
No, that is not.
It's all right, Mara. I understand. We've always shared a connection. Even when you were lost in the Ascendant Plane, I could still feel your presence. Your heartbeat. I knew you weren't truly gone. Riven was only able to manipulate me because of how strong our connection was. Is. I've made choices I'm not proud of. But I'll never apologize for the reason I made them. It's the same reason you reach out even now when you see me struggling. You're my sister. Nothing can break that bond. Not death, not Riven, not even the light.
Like Ager and Rhaega, finding each other in the storm.
Yeah, well... all that we've been through. That's no fable. We stood together as the world collapsed around us.
And we'll stand together again.
Guardian, I'm afraid progress is slow. The Veil is a clever tangle in and of itself. It reforms as the consciousnesses connected to it ebb and flow. They rush in, awash with dreams and wonder, and then drain away. I believed that once I understood the Veil, mechanically, once I understood Strand, that I would see its patterns with new clarity. That has not happened. This is not like charting a course through the currents of a sea or the depths of space. It is an architecture defined by how we intend to imagine it. Not dissimilar to the Ascended Plane, but if more like its opposite. The Ascended Plane mirrors aspects of our world, aspects of will and import, to those who traverse it. Those aspects are decided upon through our actions. The Veil, conversely, weaves not with our will, not our decisions, but with intent, unfiltered by logic. What we feel, not what we decide. Mapping such a thing would be like rebuilding a creature from the calcified remains we found aboard the pyramid ships. They are an image of a dissection, a deadened echo of existence. But to look at them as they are, to see their disparate parts, even understanding their anatomy does not give us the knowledge to make them as they were. I will continue to seek the path the Witness forged into the Traveler. But I am no longer confident that it could ever be walked again. Riven may be our only option.
I see.
So many wish to be closer with their family. The absent and the estranged cause rifts in a person's psyche. I hear them even now. Let me speak to my father again, one last time. Let my daughter see me for who I am. One of the stranger human impulses, don't you find? Above all, Ahamkara want to feed, to drink deep of the gulf between desire and reality. Other Ahamkara are competitors for limited resources, not allies. The only exception is a mate. Sometimes we reach beyond ourselves. Perhaps if we stood by one another more, we'd have survived the great hunt. If we were a little more human. But that bargain is not within our natures to make.
Though, I don't really see the value in you needlessly antagonizing those who are already hurt. It's not going to get you any more wishes. Being a pain to deal with. No, quite the opposite. It would just make us more reluctant to ever view it as an option. Is that the end of the story for this week? Did I finally succeed before I did? The reset hasn't happened yet, though I imagine it will happen in within half an hour-ish. While this session was short, it's really me just cleaning up after the last session, which got interrupted by a systematic error that I do not understand. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. This submachine gun's interesting, though. No, this deconstruction. Hopefully I can find more value in it. Particularly for special weapons, because, as Bungie stated, when it refunds you ammo, it is pulling it out of thin air. For a primary weapon, that doesn't mean a whole lot. It'd be pretty much the same as it pulling it from reserves. Considering its reserves are infinite, it might as well be that. For primary weapons, but for a special weapon or a heavy weapon, that's free ammo. That could be quite useful indeed. Oh! Hello. Huh. Well, as usual, it's been me, Fuzz, and you'll see me again next time. Bye for now.